also going to see, maybe that's why the Instagram didn't work for us.
Just
So
told me.
bear with me. Okay. So bear with me. Let me see if I can get Instagram Live to go live. Still doesn't seem like it wants that. Oh, maybe it's doing something. Okay. I think we've got that set up. Is running.
Yep.
All right. Welcome, everybody. If you are an occupational therapist or a physical therapy practitioner and you are eager to unlock your full potential and passion and begin your pelvic health journey, please stay with us. I'm going to share with you a true pelvic rehab success story. Meghan Casper, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we are going to kind of share Meghan's experiences with the course PRMAT, so Pelvic Rehab Manual Assessment and Treatment Techniques, how it impacted her journey and how it can help you achieve your full impact and outcomes for your clients, for your professional career, all that good stuff. So hi, my name is Laura Rowan. I'm a pelvic health occupational therapist, and I have been specializing in pelvic rehab for the last 16 out of my 24 years of being a practitioner. So I have helped thousands of clients and clinicians grow to their full potential. And I'm really excited and passionate about helping you as well, if this is something that excites you. So I am the creator and online instructor of PRMAT, and Meghan here is going to be your lab instructor for the upcoming live lab cohort this April 6th and 7th in Boston. So before we begin, please, if you've taken PRMAT, in the comments, please share with us some of your special moments from PRMAT or the community that you've come away with from being involved with Essential Pelvic Health. And please tag and share so this information can get out there to the people who need it and who would benefit. Okay. And again, stick around to the end. This is not going to be long, but stick around to the end so we can share with you how you can begin your journey if this resonates with you. Okay. So Meghan, you have been with me since the beginning of PRMAT. So we hopped on a phone call with Dana Solomon and said, what would we want in a pelvic rehab course unique to OTs, but certainly this is a very collaborative course. OTs and PTs welcome. And I think that is a very special way to be able to share our backgrounds and bring our individual backgrounds to pelvic rehab collaboratively. But we said, what do we want in a course? What do we wish we had when we started out? And to be able to move forward with. And then since then, you're going to be teaching the 11th cohort of PRMAT. And you have been with me 9 out of 11 cohorts as a lead TA, as well as guest instructor for myofascial release.
Yes.
And we're gonna kind of hear your journey. So please describe to us, just tell us a little bit about who you are and where you're at.
Sure.
Right now.
So I'm an occupational therapist. I've been practicing for 21 years, and I've been specializing in pelvic health for 5 years. I also have a background in massage therapy since 2007, and I've been practicing myofascial release exclusively in addition to pelvic health since about 2018. And I started my pelvic health journey because I was going to leave healthcare. I felt frustrated, felt like there were things that I could do to help my clients that the system was not allowing me to do. And I was going to go into bodywork. So I took a women's health course and thought that there wasn't a single woman I didn't know who could benefit from some of the treatment techniques I learned in women's health myofascial release. So then I decided to check out, the Herman and Wallace ones that were taught to therapists to see what were my clients getting when they went to pelvic health therapy. So I took that and I loved it. And I thought, there has to be an opportunity to blend the more traditional rehab practice with the holistic body work that I'm doing. And turns out there was. I then got hired in an outpatient facility And it was a wonderful experience. I worked there for 2 years. I got to treat a lot of patients. I got to see a lot of different clinical diagnoses, but I was also thrown into a situation where I was alone without in-person supervision, treating a full caseload. And I had no idea what I was doing, and I was a specialty. So that was really stressful, and that really forced me to look into the community, to people like Laura, to people through our Facebook group, and get support. And I think about a year and a half into my journey in outpatient, I discovered Promat, and it was life-changing. About 2.5 years ago, I started my own practice. I primarily serve the prenatal and postpartum population, helping women to prepare for birth, any issues that come up prenatally. I also help women recover from birth and deal with any postpartum issues that come up, which are not a lot if they work with me prenatally. And I also work with
Convention, right?
yes. And I work with women across the lifespan on all these different things. And I have started doing a lot of speaking engagements, teaching yoga teachers, Pilates teachers, speaking at different universities to OTs, trying to just share the word that pelvic health is something that we can do and love. It took me a lot of years working as an OT to really, truly love my job and have it feel like it's not work. And I've also started mentoring new therapists because when you're at the beginning of your pelvic health journey, it is so overwhelming, and mentorship can bring so much confidence. It really helped me, and I want to be able to pay that forward to other new therapists to sort of reduce the overwhelm of this very big world that Laura has simplified in Promat.
Yeah. I mean, let's go back, Meghan, because you just said a lot. I mean, you have gone from that uncertainty, that kind of disinterest, right? Almost leaving the profession and the career,
Yeah.
to a thriving, successful, passionate, driven occupational therapist. And I mean, that story just completely resonates with me too. And that's, that end piece that you got to was that giving back, right? That mentorship, the creation of Promat, like this is our way to not only give back and to break down those barriers. 16 years ago, OTs weren't really doing this work. And it was really hard. It took me 8 years to break into the field. And once I finally did, and I was able to finally make a difference with my clients and to actually, roll up my sleeves and do the work, then I was like, oh, I've got a second calling. I want to be able to, help break down the barriers for other OTs to be able to do this work, but also so we can reach more clients, right? We have a capacity issue. There's an elephant in the room out there. We're getting the word out that we do transformational work and lots of people need it. Now we just don't have enough of us. So being able to help people find their passion and that pelvic health, because I don't think I would have identified with pelvic health if I had kind of just heard about it. I kind of had to experience and be, the universe kind of brought it to me, right? I think it's important that people can just hear it more, let that universe intervene for them the way it did for us, and to be able to reach the clients, to be able to serve this need and this demand. So great job. And so exciting that you get to be able to really step into that teacher, that educator role that you, are just so brilliant at. So this cohort is such a lucky group. So, again, we're going to talk about Promat and the opportunity that's coming up in April. And registration is supposed to close the end of this week, but we are going to extend it for one more week so you guys can process the information, because we don't want it to rush into a decision, but we do want people to be able to act now, to be able to begin their journey, not to have to wait. And so April 6th and 7th is the lab weekend. So we have to close registration to give you enough time to get through all the online content. And that's another piece that Meghan had pointed out, is you get an entire online course that you can go back to over and over and look at the techniques and look at all the pre-recorded information. and assessments. But you also get the immersive practical hands-on application lab weekend that's coming up. So we want you to go through all the online content first so you can really dive into how to and really just practice and not have to worry about learning the concepts, right?
That's a great point. The first pelvic health course I took did not have online content. And I think I walked away extremely overwhelmed. And probably understanding only 25% and was also very assessment heavy. And so I felt like, yeah, I can do a great pelvic floor assessment, but then what do I do? And that's where Permat filled in a lot of holes. So
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah. And treatment techniques, because that was the big thing for me. I wanted to I basically procured all of the brilliant instruction and mentorship that I had accrued over the years and just popped it into this course, because we always want, like, what can I do for this? So what's another way or angle or a technique to be able to help support this? And that's really, I wanted to be able to, not only identify the problem, but to be able to really walk away and have tangible things to be applying right away. Yeah. Okay, so what can we do? Boston, April 6th and 7th is the most recent upcoming. If you want more information, in the comments, put impact. We will send you information, okay? Also, I'm going to put a banner here. So registration is open, but we only have 8 spots left, okay? So I encourage you to register. If this resonates with you, don't wait. We have more opportunities coming up, but this is really the time to just make that commitment to yourself and to your clients. I'm trying to get the website. There we go. There's the website. But if you go to essentialpelvichealth.com, go to the professional education. So this is a continuing education CEUs for AOTA, and you can apply them to other backgrounds. And check out, it's got more information. It's got more videos that you can see people sharing their experiences and to be able to make a decision. So register now. Why wait? You can start the online content right away. And that's all I have for now. Meghan, do you have any parting words of wisdom?
Yeah, I just want to share that, I had taken a few courses before I took Permat, and they were very diagnosis specific or working with a special population. My favorite thing about Permat is that it really focuses on the foundations of the body, how we're breathing, how we're standing, what our patterns are, and what our pelvic floor is doing. And you can really take any diagnosis or any client and apply these foundational concepts and apply some of the more global treatment techniques that Laura teaches and help anyone. And so it's a really great starting point. And so many of my mentees, I recommend this course to all of them, have started their own businesses with just this course. So if you're thinking, like, what can I take? This is going to be all encompassing. This is going to give you what you need. And then you're going to be able to go back online and retake in that information as you continue to practice it. So I can't recommend it enough.
Awesome. Thanks, Meghan. And, again, to circle back to that too, it's a mind, body, whole person, multi-system approach. So really just kind of the entire system, right, that's at play. And we look at breath work, we look at posture. It's not just the hands-on, but it is certainly a lot of the hands-on and what to do, the application of it. And if you are looking for more information outside of this type of course, we have lots of other offerings too. So go ahead and join the Essential Pelvic Health Education Facebook group if you haven't already, because we've got lots of free offerings and you can just stay up to date with all that's going on with Essential Pelvic Health, because we also have advanced courses after the Permat training as well. So colorectal, we've got an Empowered Evolution coming up in June, constipation courses, pelvic floor foundation. So there's lots of different ways to be able to get involved at whatever level that you're at. All right. All right. Hope to see you soon. Yeah.